If you're over 60, you've probably climbed the same stairs hundreds, even thousands of times without ever giving it a second thought. But what if a single misstep, a skipped breath, or an innocent movement up those stairs could quietly trigger a stroke or fall worse than immediate injury? Many seniors learn the hard way that small, everyday habits, like climbing stairs late at night or racing up first thing in the morning, carry silent risks. You don't feel pain in the moment. You don't feel a warning. One moment you're stable, the next your leg slips, your words muddle, your brain goes dark. What you didn't know about how and when you climb those stairs might be more dangerous than the stairs themselves. Let's unravel the first hidden danger, climbing stairs just before bed. That ritual, that final stretch after dinner, after TV, after winding down, may seem harmless. But for older adults, that timing places a sudden demand on a cardiovascular system already preparing for rest. Your blood pressure dips at night. Your body begins the slowdown. Then you climb. That short exertion supercharges your heart and vessels when they're vulnerable. I've seen it. Seniors taking that final climb trigger clots and narrowed arteries only to wake up unable to move or speak. The stress from a simple stair climb may lodge a clot in your brain while you sleep, and you may never wake up. That's why I urge timing. Move upstairs earlier in the evening, well before bedtime, and ideally following a meal and hydration. Skip the climb post-dinner, and give your brain and blood vessels the time they need to adjust and calm. Then there's breath holding, the Valsalva reflex so many unconsciously use when climbing. You tense, grip the rail, steady yourself, and stop breathing. That brief pause spikes pressure in your chest, restricts blood returning to your heart, pushes pressure upward into your brain. For a younger person, it's often no big deal, but for an older adult with thinning vessels or high blood pressure, it's a recipe for catastrophic stress. I've treated stroke patients who had no warning signs except that they'd silently held their breath climbing a few stairs. So here's what to do. Keep breathing steadily, exhale as you lift your foot onto each step, and never hold until you feel woozy. If you must pause mid-climb, do so and take a breath. Your brain, your vessels, your whole system depends on that rhythm. Many seniors feel proud skipping the handrail or demanding they don't need a cane. That pride can be dangerous. Falling, even lightly, can injure blood vessels in your neck or shoulders that lead to clot formation and trigger a stroke. Balance loss, arm hitting a wall, sensitizing vessels, that trauma can transform into a silent clot, forming and lodging in the brain overnight. Research shows using a handrail or cane reduces stroke-linked falls by over 40%. Skipping support isn't strength. It's unnecessary risk. The rail or cane isn't weakness. It's a lifeline. Every stair climb is a small performance. Use your tools to ensure you come out safe at the top. Early morning stairs are another hazard people never consider. Your body wakes sluggish. Blood vessels are constricted from sleep. Hydration is low. Elevating stairs quickly in those initial minutes can blow your blood pressure sky high when the circulatory system isn't ready. This morning surge is dangerous in older adults, pushing clots and fragile arteries forward. I've seen independent seniors collapse mid-staircase, stroke triggered by combining dehydration, rapid exertion, and stiff vessels. Saving yourself means pausing after waking. Stretch, drink water, sit quietly. Let your internal systems align before asking them to move. Your body isn't the same it was at 30. Respect its new rhythm. Compounding all this is the risk posed by numb feet or neuropathy. Aging nerves slow, and many seniors no longer feel the edges of stairs firmly. That loss of feedback causes missteps, twisted limbs, and falls, even when you feel stable. A minor slide can jar fragile vessels near the neck or shoulder, triggering a delayed stroke. One man I treated had a slight fall without knowing it, but hours later lost speech and movement due to that unnoticed injury. Neuropathy isn't benign. Not feeling pain or imbalance doesn't mean you're safe. It means danger can sneak up on you. So when stairs are in your routine but your feet feel numb or tingly, take every stair slowly, use the rail, wear supportive shoes, or choose to use a cane. One of the most overlooked dangers arises when older adults climb stairs after consuming caffeine, medications, or even certain natural supplements. A morning cup of coffee followed by a pill, then a trip upstairs to fetch something, it's a scene repeated in countless homes. But few realize how much strain that combination puts on an aging cardiovascular system. Caffeine alone can cause temporary spikes in blood pressure by stimulating the heart and narrowing blood vessels. Combine that with medications that either raise heart rate, dehydrate, or suppress normal circulation, and your body is already on edge before your foot hits the first step. Climbing stairs with that internal storm brewing, that's how clots move. That's how strokes happen. I've met seniors who, just moments after their coffee and pill routine, felt dizzy on the stairs. Some made it back down safely. Others didn't. These aren't isolated cases. These are predictable consequences of uncoordinated timing. If you consume stimulants, give your body at least 30 minutes to settle before climbing stairs. Always hydrate first. Let your system balance itself before demanding more. One innocent morning routine should never be the spark that changes your life forever. Another hidden risk is darkness. Those late-night stair climbs done out of habit without lights or support. You wake at 2 a.m., needing the restroom or checking on something. You know the stairs by memory, and flipping on a light feels like overkill. But this simple act of navigating a staircase in the dark, groggy, and dehydrated is one of the most common paths to disaster I've seen. Reaction time in older adults is slower. Balance at night is worse. Eyes take longer to adjust to low light. The chance of missing a step or overreaching is higher than ever during these hours. The result is often a tumble or a vessel strain, followed by a clot forming or rupturing deep within the brain. Not because someone was careless, but because they were confident in a body that no longer reacts like it once did. Installing nightlights, using motion-activated lights, and sitting up slowly before walking can make all the difference. It's not paranoia. It's preparation. Your stairs haven't changed, but your body has. Then there's the flip side of the danger. Not using the stairs for days, then suddenly climbing too quickly. Whether due to illness, weather, or fatigue, older adults often have periods of inactivity. The body rests and circulation slows. Blood may pool in the legs, muscles stiffen, and clots can silently form in veins. After several sedentary days, the sudden act of climbing a full flight, heart pounding, muscles tight, can shake those clots loose. And if one finds its way to your brain, the result is the same: a stroke. I've seen it more than once. Someone takes a break, feels better, resumes normal activity without pacing, and within minutes, everything changes. The lesson? Movement matters, but gradual movement matters more. If you've been inactive, warm up. Walk a bit, stretch, hydrate, then climb stairs slowly, intentionally. You're not rushing to prove anything. You're walking to protect everything. And don't forget what happens after a large dinner. Many older adults eat their main meal in the evening, feel tired, then head up to bed shortly after. But digestion demands blood that's pulled toward the stomach and away from your brain and muscles. Climbing stairs during this period puts added strain on a heart that's already balancing digestion. In older adults, that redistribution of blood can leave the brain undersupplied just when it needs it most. Add a sodium-heavy meal or dehydration, and you've now created the perfect environment for stroke risk. The heart struggles to pump through stiff arteries, while blood thick from digestion begins to form clots or push existing ones into motion. This doesn't always feel dramatic. Sometimes it's just dizziness or pressure. Sometimes it's nothing until the next morning when a loved one finds you unable to speak or move. Waiting 30 to 45 minutes after dinner to climb stairs can make a life-saving difference. Let your meal settle. Let your blood pressure normalize. Give your body time to catch up. After walking through these hidden habits, the natural question becomes, what should you do instead? The answer isn't to fear stairs, it's to respect them. Stairs aren't inherently dangerous. They become dangerous when we demand too much from a body that's been quietly asking for help. Start by adjusting your timing. Avoid stairs first thing in the morning or right after eating. Don't mix them with stimulants. Stretch, drink water, and pause before moving. Use every tool available. Handrails, canes, nightlights, non-slip footwear. These are not symbols of weakness. They are instruments of longevity. And listen to your body. If you feel lightheaded, breathless, or numb, don't ignore it. That's your body whispering. Act before it screams. Remember this, you've spent a lifetime building routines, caring for others, showing strength in countless ways. Changing how and when you climb stairs isn't about giving up control. It's about keeping it. The steps you take now, the deliberate, slower, safer ones, might be the very reason you continue walking freely for years to come. Your independence, your speech, your ability to remember, to move, to love, it's all connected to the choices you make every day. And those stairs, they're still just stairs, but how you treat them now could decide everything.